Greetings and welcome back to Whiskerwood. I'm KatherineOfSky, and day 5 has ended. All right, hopefully our approval goes up. There it is. Okay, less people unhappy about sleeping outside, but we have new problems. We're getting annoyed at eating at the warehouse. It's rough and stuffy in these little houses that we're building. We got dirty fur, doing hard labor, eating raw food. Oh my God, and the problems continue. Upcoming taxes, 231. All right, let's go. So I got a new mouse, and I'm hoping it will work. Let's see. It's not quite as comfortable as the other one, but that's okay. Gonna make it work. We got 2 people without a house. So one is getting finished here, and then the next one is going to be over there. So I'll put them both on high priority. Our whiskers are dutifully growing crops for us, which is great. Having a little bit of cotton is going to be nice to offset the amount of copper that we got to dig here. All right, let's leave the tax collector to sit for a bit. All right, and let's see what else is going on here. Okay, so they're kind of digging in this hole down there, and the other miner is working on this area, which is nice. Good, good, good. We're not getting a lot of rock. Only the plain ones will generate stone. The ones that have ores in them do not generate any stone, so keep that in mind. Yeah, this mouse is not... I feel like it doesn't track very well. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, so we have low food, which is the problem of this berry situation over here. Now, we are growing berries, which is great. But they need to ripen and mature before, obviously, we can eat them. So these farming mice are going to do their best, I hope, to get everything sorted. And then, yeah, we're going to have long trips to bring these berries to the warehouse. Now, I think what we can do is build a small warehouse here. Storage shed. Let's go ahead and build this right here just so that they can just put them in here, because I don't want them stopping producing just to deliver stuff out here. That's not fun, not good. All right, now we got 4 whiskers not doing anything, so I think we should upgrade our industries a bit. We can maybe add another person here to the forager's hut, and then do we have another? We do. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We have some more farming people. Now, that can actually be another good thing. We can set up another farm somewhere. We've got 5 planks, which is a good start. I'm kind of thinking about over here. Maybe we set up a big cotton farm. That's kind of what I'm thinking about. Let's see, cotton, is this? Oh, this is fantastic for cotton. Oh my gosh, wow, this is fantastic. Look at this great spot. I think I'll put the farm. I like to put it usually on a middle area. Actually, right here would be not. Actually, that wouldn't work at all, would it? No, because of the entrance to the farm is that side. It's gonna do like this, but no, that doesn't work. Why would that work? No. So, where do we put this? I guess we can just stick it here, perhaps. That would work, yeah. And with clever stairs, we can have a nice kind of situation going on here, and we can start our factory farming of cotton. Kind of important, like essential. So you can go there. Oops, press X, okay. And then you can go down, yes. Do we want another stair here? I guess so. This is dumb, but it's okay. I guess it's okay. All right. I feel like this mouse is maybe not even better. It has trouble clicking and it has trouble tracking. That's annoying. Anyway, I should buy another mouse. This one's been in my filing cabinet for years and years and years. So it might be that it's just not good anymore. I know it, electronics shouldn't expire necessarily. Maybe it just needs better charge. I don't know. Anyway, cotton all the way here, as much as we can. And one thing that I would love to be able to specify here is stones or no stones. Would love that. All right, how far does this... Oh, we don't see... This also, I would love to see the AoE of this farm. Like, come on, man. Anyway, these farm areas are kind of small in general. So, I think we should be able to be okay with this. Okay, so this is cool. All right, good, good. If they get this from down here, I think we can put in already. We should put in a couple of planks here, paths, just so that there's a way for people to walk, just so I don't miss that in the future. Let's also help the tax collector. 232. We could sell tin. Copper is better again. Let's just take one off or two. Yeah, okay, fine. All right, you better appreciate it, dude. So I want to put this on high so we get those planks there. We have finished this area, the small warehouse. I think I'm going to leave it alone for now. You can limit what goes in there, but I'm actually quite happy for like the farm to deliver there and stuff. Ooh, charcoal furnace. Now we're going to need that, but that's kind of like later land. Carpenter makes wooden vases. Nope. What else can we get here? Please? No! Ah, ran out of seals. Okay, we didn't get much good here. We can get planks and cut stone. Cut stone is nice for certain buildings. I think we'll take this. Do we want the stowaways? I think it's an act of desperation to take the stowaways because the stowaways have unknown traits. Let's take the ballast rocks instead and get some tin ore, which we'll need later. There's a supply ship. Now, if you do not pick one, it will pick one for you. So let's select the gears, unload this. And sometimes you don't want anything, so you have to choose. Don't give me anything, you know? Okay, I think what I'm going to do is put one here. Oh, actually, no, I think we have to mine that first. We have no whiskers with problems. That's fantastic. That means I can build a couple extra houses for later. But yeah, we're going to want this farm done first. We got 3 construction whiskers, which means we can definitely spare one for a farm. That's great. I usually like to have 2 construction whiskers. That's like a good amount. This is also kind of big for one farm building to handle. So I'm not sure that they'll get much of these trees done at all, but we'll see. Let's see. Can we spread this field? We can. Okay. I think there were bushes or something there, or trees that we couldn't do. Pirates. Okay. Yay. Now there's a trick to pirates. Oh yes, we're supposed to let them destroy our colony. Alright, we're supposed to refuse and we'll get gears. Now they will hit our buildings, which is bad. But we can repair them right away. We do mark for rebuild and high priority. Oh yay, mark for rebuild, high. It doesn't cost as much to rebuild as it does. Wow, did that even get... Oh, that did get built. That's right, it was built. Okay. Yeah, the annoying part is that they also destroy industries, which means our mining thing, we don't know who is working there, so it's like, oh man. So Lyle, hey, cool. And then Trunk, you can work there too. You're both farmers. Okay, the Whisker ship has arrived. Hooray. Who do we want here? Now you can re-roll with the seals, but we've already used all those stupidly. So, Jeremy, wow, content. Yeah, I'll take you. Compassionate, yes. Inquisitive is good. Nestle Pax is inquisitive. I wonder why I have this quote marks by Kitani and Kushranada. I don't know. Anyway, let's take inquisitive is good. Greedy is not so good. Optimist, rebellious, sure. We'll take Kushranada. That's fine. Refuse the rest. Sorry. Can't take you today. All right, let's keep going. Oh, the thing I was talking about, the stones, you can do remove rocks on these, but you have to do each thing individually, right? And that will allow the fertility to go up somewhat. Now, I have seen... Oh, God. Is this not one whole thing? No, it's not. Oh, no. All right, let's extend this. Sometimes I just be a little dumb on this thing. Okay, that's fine. We'll do it that way. Okay, anyway, click this. Remove rocks. Usually, they'll do this like in the winter time when there's not much else to do. So that's nice. But it does generate some little amounts of stone, which is good. Okay, they're working on these things. We got now 8 whiskers unemployed. So let's employ some of them. You guys do that. Ah, yes, another house that needs to be done. It's actually pretty good to have all these whiskers building so that we can get the housing settled, because 7 people don't have a house and they are going to be upset, man. They're going to be really annoyed. Okay, so these folks... Wait, what are you doing? You look like you're lost, my friend. My little mouse friend. Let's get some paving for you, because you look like you can't go anywhere. Am I right or not? I don't know. All right. Anyway, get another... crappy house, because I don't want them living in these houses either. There are better houses out there. We just need to research them. So unfortunately we haven't gotten any from the king, the blueprints, so it's gonna be a thing for later land, I think. Anyway, we are getting this stuff. Now we did want to put in a warehouse somewhere, and I'm going to do that right now. I think we'll build a warehouse here. Now we do want this one tile away from these for reasons that I will explain later. But yeah, that's going to be a thing that we want to build as well. Now, let's look at our housing. Yeah, we don't really have... Oh, that's not housing. Here we have housing. So one of the things we don't have at all on this island is flax. And that is multiply unfortunate. But you can see we are growing some here, which is great. We're very happy about this. And I want to start weaving industries somewhere here. You know, one thing we can do is flatten this whole thing out. We could actually mine this entire area, maybe. That might be a good thing. Yeah, let's just mine it all out. And then we'll... Actually, I probably shouldn't. No. You know what? I don't think we can. I think we can't afford to right now. So we have to just... Yeah. Wait. Come on. Oh, it's farming. Oh, I farmed it instead. All right. Perfect. Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. We need to focus really on mining the copper. Really focus on the copper. Let's put in a stairway here. Let's see. Get you going there. Okay. Good, good, good. So we have a couple of quests complete. Let's see what we get. Machinery and logs. That's fine. Okay. This one is tax credit. Okay. We have... Let's wait until we have more than 144 in tax credit or taxes so we can get the credit properly. All right. So another thing that we would like to do is get a school and a research center. Those are important to us. Let's see. Factories. We also need a weaver. Let's put the weaver out here for now. Let's put them like right there in case we want to use that green land again. And then I want to put the school maybe out of the way somewhere, maybe over here. We really are not going to do too much with them. Actually, they could go by the housing because they do need to be heated in the winter. So that might be a nice thing to do, is put them by the housing. So let's see. Research. So we need a research lab, which is the big building. I'm can put that here. Okay. And then the school is kind of a different shape. So we would need to get rid of these blocks here to put that next to it. Yeah, I think that would be fine. Let's take these down and put the school right next to it. And then that means we can actually put in some proper pathing here. Okay. We also want a way to get easily to this lumber area. Let's see, we'll put a path through here. We still have 13 left. Okay, there we go. Actually, we can just go all the way, can't we? Ha! All the way. Yo. Okay, good. And they walk faster on the path than they do on regular ground. So that's really important to keep in mind. Again, waiting, just waiting. I hate when games just make you wait for no reason. There really is no reason for this. Okay, there we go. New day. So we just got a lot of planks, which is great. A lot of planks spent, which is okay. The research lab wants 21 planks and also cut stone. Houses worth living in. Okay, 21 housing space. They're really pushing that up for us there. We do have 6 whiskers not doing anything, so let's give them jobs. Let's put another person at the sawmill. I also like to have like 2 woodcutters initially. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, we definitely want 2 woodcutters. Now we also want a stone cutter, and I'm kind of like, where do I put them? Maybe we put them right here. I think this would actually be a really good spot for them. So the stone cutter, I think, is like 3 by 4. Let's see what it is. Nope. Yeah, it is. It's 3 by 3. Okay. Just looks bigger. So let's cut out 3 by 3 here. And then just make sure it will fit. So if we put that there, yeah, that would fit. Perfect. Okay. Cool. So now this person's got their work cut out for them. Whisker ship has arrived. Hooray. So we have heavy eater, loner, patient, warm core. Yes. Thoughtful. Educated. Yes. Nestle packs. You're going to be our first teacher. Yeah. Awesome. So thoughtful is... See, educated and gifted teacher is awesome because they can teach people faster. So thoughtful, let's take Javier as well. Let's take them. And we might, oh wow, why are there no workers here? What is going on? Why are there no workers? That didn't get damaged by the thing. How did that even happen? Wow, that's not great. This area might need another farm. So I'm going to go ahead and put one in. Put one right here. And we'll just say high priority on them. Because we have enough workers right now that we can definitely devote to a farm. The tree farm and cotton farm might also need another farm building to take care of all this land. Sometimes it's hard to tell kind of how much space they need and how much they can take care of, I feel. Farming in this game is kind of interesting, I guess. Interesting. Let's go and pause this. Yeah, there we go. Definitely want to get these guys sorted out, but I would love to have more graduated system of priorities of what to build first, next, last kind of thing. And I would love to be able to set the default because I find that Timberborn setting the default in the middle is annoying. I wish it would set it at default level 2 so I could go down 1 step but up 3 steps. Okay, we have no workers assigned to the weaver. Do we have flax? That's the question. No. So we don't need anybody at the weaver until we actually have flax. That's important to note. So We can make a couple other stone homes. There we go. Let's have one there. And let's see. Since there's no farming down here, we can actually put them down in here as well. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we can get those going too. We'll just put one of them on high. All right, and then give people jobs in the meantime. There we go. Let's get a couple whiskers assigned here. They're not farmers. We've run out of farmers, apparently. We can also look and see in our whisker database. Now, I would love if this was more granulated. Like, you can do, okay, whisker, farm apprentice. Okay, we have no farmer apprentices. What about these? We have one mining apprentice. Great. But I want to be able to search here for keywords like gifted teacher or loner, for example. I feel like that would be a great sort mechanism because there are reasons to search for those specific, terms. So whiskership is going to go this one. Tax credit. See, now our tax magically is 195. I guess that's the extra whiskers that arrived. So let's go ahead and say accept quest. Oh, whoops. I thought it was completed. Whoops. Yeah, docked ship. It will pause the game for you in case you want to get the ship. But we don't care about the ship. We already went to it and saw things. So now we have no construction, nothing going on. Just whiskers doing stuff. We are building quite a few buildings. I guess we can also... one thing we do need to do is get bathing sorted for them. So let's get... It's under services, a bathing dock. We also need a cafe. Cafe is important because they don't want to eat in the warehouse. It's just not nice. So, okay, again, I can't click it because we got to click the end of the day. All right, thank you, game. Grumble, grumble. It's fine. Okay, let's go back to our services again. So we want the cafe. That's more important than the research right now. And the bathing dock is also more important than the research. So let's try to... Oh, God. You know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to do a thing. We need another service, which we haven't used yet, the earthworks. This allows you to fill in stuff. Oops, no, that's not what I wanted. Come on, brain. Okay, there we go. Actually, yeah, sure, whatever. We want to say high priority. And then we want to fill in, I want to fill in these 2 spots because they're just being annoying. Now, interestingly, I don't know where it says anything about, like, how much it costs to fill in a square. I don't think that's anywhere. All right, come on, things. Come on, whiskers, hurry. I want them to get these 3 squares first. In fact, I will unclick these for now. Much more important to get these 3 squares. But for some reason, the cut stone that we had has been used. I don't know where. Oh, it might be here, actually. In the research lab. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to... How much does it cost? 3? 8. Okay. Well, we can cancel this, and we get the stone back. So that's something. All right. But we'll get more stone once we build the stone cutter. Yeah, annoyingly, I would really like to fill this in immediately, man. It's okay though. No worries. We'll get it fixed. It'll be fine. Meanwhile, we got whiskers doing stuff and things. We got cotton fields happening. Looking for planks over there. They're working on it, guys. I promise. So now we got these whiskers doing stuff. Now, weirdly enough, the whiskers that are employed here in this new place just harvesting random stuff from over here. They're not planting the trees over here. I don't get it. The farming in this game is very, very strange, I find. Okay, let's pay the taxes. Now, we do have trinkets. Those contribute some. Not a lot, but some. Okay, let's see. We can do this. Let's just go to the edge of this with an extra log. instead of an extra copper. Less overpayment. All right, there we go. So, do we have flax? We now have flax, I think. At least there we're harvesting some. We have 12 flax. This is good. So I want to definitely hire at least 2 people working at the weavers. Plank block house. Oh, yes. For free, man. You know what? And I will also take the cut stone. Yes. Oh, my God. Hooray. Okay. Now this place, I want to add a small warehouse here. Storage shed. Actually, 2 storage sheds. We'll do 1 and technically, though, this one is, let's see, this is 5 logs, which is 25 planks. So this is technically cheaper for me to get this thing. Okay, fine, whatever. I'll get that thing. It's fine. All right. And I'll have them high priority this one. All right. So Whiskership is here. Hey, how you doing? So we've got Swift, Sickly, Inquisitive, Warm Core. Actually, these are good whiskers. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Okay. Come on. So, come on, Lullaby and Lullaby. All right, go. The whiskers begin to doubt you. Yes, I know. Okay, we have whiskers doing things. They're hungry. Oh, no, they're hungry. That's not good. That is not good. Okay, so these whiskers are pretty much... Oh, we have no more berries. That's not great. Let's look for more berries here. I don't see more berries. This is bad. Wait, these guys are harvesting berries right now. Now, there are berries up here. If we have enough wood, we can go over there. Let's see. Okay, so let's do this real quick. Let's go from here. Come on. No. Dude, this is not what we want to do. There's a way to get this to work without, like... Come on. There we go. There we go. Now, it costs logs to put these up really high, so I'm really happy we had some logs to spare. All right, let's get a path here. Okay, now the cool thing is that... Let's see, is this on a... No, I don't think it's actually on the cliff. I think these are here. Okay, let's go and get... This is very cool. So what we can do is pick this up, move it, just like the other thingies. And we can just have our berries over here. So let's reassign the people. And they can get the berries from over here. That will help us somewhat, at least. Also, I'll build another one. Let's build another foraging hut. Foraging hut. Here. And foraging, yep. Let's build it here and then we can move it where we need it. That'll be easier on our poor, our poor mice. Okay. So, wait, did we talk to this whisker ship? Yeah, we did. Okay, so go away. We're done with you. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we have only 10 food. That's not a lot. That feels very low. For the amount of cultivation that we did over here and stuff, it's like, wait a second, where's the food? What we really need is a fishing dock. So let's build a fishing dock super fast. Let's get this fishing dock going. And the foraging hut is first. Costs less. This can also be high priority. This thing, let's set that to low priority for now. Rather this stuff go to the other one. Let's actually cancel this and put the logs, put the planks into something else that really needs it. Okay, so this is ready. Let's give it workers and let's put it over here. Let's just move this out here so our whiskers don't die, I hope. Good Lord. Okay, now we have 18 food. That's great. 18 food is good. All right, so now they're cultivating a little bit more out this side. That's good. We're getting some cotton, which is fantastic. So we can look and see. We already have 6 cotton. That's really nice. Okay. We have 3 whiskers not housed. I think I will try to build a house here. And these people... Oh, let's move them. I want to finish mining out this area here. Okay, these guys are working away with the trees, which is great. Still getting a bunch of cotton over here. That's good. But yeah, this needs to be constructed first. Okay, we have a supply ship, which I didn't even notice. 60 for 1 gear I feel like is too high. Let's refuse the supplies. We could get some hardtack though. You know what? I'm gonna take it because it's given us hardtack is food basically. It's like it's biscuits that sailors would eat. That like last the journey. They're like really hard. That's why they call them hardtack. Okay. We do have some stone, so let's build some more houses. Let's just build a few extra down there. But yeah, gotta get this fishing dock in order. Come on, bring that wood down. Okay, let's end the day. See, this is starting to get messy, and this is like just the beginning of the game. Alright, day 11. Heavy rain. Slower move speed. Alright. Okay, another thing we can do is employ somebody. Oh, we have only 1 person left. Okay, so now we're gonna have to choose where we want people working. I think we take off 1 person from here. Actually, take off both of them from here. I want them to build this fishing dock through all 3 of them, and then we'll work on getting this fixed. Alright. Actually, maybe we don't need that as many of these guys either. We can take off one of those guys and actually assign one to be a miner instead. Yeah, I think that works better. Supplier has arrived. Alright. We don't really need much. 3 for 60 though? Alright, I'll take it. I think we can pay for it, maybe. Just have to go on credit. It'll be fine. Whisker ship. Alright, what do we got? Whiskers. Okay. Rebellious, perfectionist, weak, greedy. This one is a great one. Scuba Steve. Apprentice, patient, warm, core. Also, if you notice, the more modifiers you have, the more expensive they are. And usually, if they have bad modifiers, they are cheaper, which is kind of interesting. Okay, I'll send off the whisker ship as well, so we don't get confused. Quest completable. This gives us a tax credit. All right, we got 342, so it's 198 now. Perfect timing on that. So this is almost done. They're working on the logs here. Oh wow, now I got 5 whiskers doing construction. That's not necessarily a bad thing, actually. Let's just leave it, let them do their stuff so we can get stuff working. We do need to get that fishing happening because I'm worried about the food still. Because having them working so far and having to like deliver such a huge distance is not great. It really is bad. So let's just get that going real quick. Okay, good. We got the dock going. Now, the dock is a special building, and you'll see some of these in the game. To start the building, you need an apprentice. You cannot have other workers. You see they're locked unless you have an apprentice. So I do have one Scuba Steve is working here and has the Farmers Guild alignment, which is great. So let's see who else we can put here. I don't think we actually have a lot of farmers, but let's check where they're working. So foraging hut, dark rain. I'm going to put you here in this dock. Perfect. You're going to become a fisherman, I hope. A cute fish. Yes, let's put you here as well. Okay, that seems very fitting. All right, so we got 3 in the fishing dock and the rest in the farm. Do we want to have more in the foraging? We've got 2 in the foraging hut. I think that's enough. I think the fishing dock is going to give us some food. So we're going to be okay. All right, we are completing these stone houses, which is good. Very, very good. And this mining hut completed. So let's move this down here. And what I think I'm going to do is take off one of them and just put them in the other. There we go. It's easier to see when there's a no workers assigned symbol there. And then I want to put someone here. We only need 1 to fill in these 2 tiles. 1 is enough. Gosh, this weather is terrible for our poor Whiskers. And I want to build the warehouse here as well. So let's see. Let's get a warehouse. Is model warehouse. Can just put it like here, maybe. There is a special thing that you can do to make them work during this evening period, like construct stuff. But we don't have that technology yet. We'll get there. We'll get there. This gives us approval and trinkets. Now, I'm not going to turn that in until we actually have a whisker ship and we need the approval. Because otherwise, your approval can go down because they have these thoughts during the day. Now, luckily, most of the thoughts are good, but some are bad, and they actually deplete during the day, which is quite annoying. So right now, they're mostly complaining about threadbare clothing because we don't really have enough clothes for them. Dirty fur is also a big complaint, so we want to address those as soon as possible. So the weaver is going to help us with the flax and stuff. So that's good. All right, good. Going well, going well. All right, come on. Almost said beavers. Come on, beavers. Now, having the taxes from the crown being very expensive it's quite the stress level, I have to say. I think that, if I were to play not trying to help you with, a default settings, I would just play without taxes or whatever the lowest setting is. Because I think it's just, I would just love them just to do their own thing, Okay, we don't want to turn that in yet. Tax collector is here. All right. I guess, all right, first of all, we don't have any trinkets. Let's give them the cotton, worth 21, the same as copper. Whoa, look at this. Look at this. Dang, that's nice. You know what? I'll give them some logs just to top that up there. 50% chance of schematic. That's nice. Thank you. We're good. We are fantastic. We are getting a lot of cotton from this farm over here. This is just one building working the farm. I haven't even set up the second one yet. Suppliers here again. What is with all these suppliers coming down here? I think we're good. Thank you. Goodbye. So, let's re-roll. I would like to have a plan, please. Dude, no schematics. Oh, that's annoying. Well, we can make our people happy by getting bread. The cut stone is quite nice as well. Let's get the cut stone. Oh yes, we get 2 things. Copper bars. Copper bars are good, especially for starting out. Oh yes, and I forgot to mine these things as well. Whoops. I kind of want those mined sooner rather than later. So let's move this up here. So it's closer. It's like, hey, pay attention to this. Let's go to our factories. Get the cut stone factory right here. That we want there. And then we wanted the school and research lab up here, I think. We're gonna be here. Wait, where's the... Okay, so this is another thing I hope that the devs will fix. You see how the amounts, the planks and cut stone, I can't see where the entrance is. Not exactly. I always have to turn the camera. So I hope that they change that, because I don't like it at all. Also, sometimes the awnings really cover the streets a lot, so it's hard to see. Anyway, that's where it goes. That's where it shall go. Okay, this is done, so let's move it again. Move it back to over here. All right, and then we want to probably mine some more stuff. Let's look at copper specifically, and let's go underneath and see if we can find some down under. Looks like we definitely can find some down under here. Let's see, that's copper. We don't really have a lot of access there. This is copper, but we have to go through the mountain. It's kind of on the other side. And then underground, there's even more, which is nice. I think they can reach all this. Yay. Okay, cool. So let's get out of that view. Good, good, good. Happy days are here again. Okay, now this is starting to fill up with random stuff as well, which is great. I need to put in a couple of warehouses, maybe several, here to deal with cotton and cotton only. Now cotton, it's interesting that this game does not care where your trade goods are. It's not as if your guys have to load the ship, which I'm grateful for. I don't want them to have to load the ship. That would be annoying. Oh, also this has finished. So I'm going to move this just somewhere where we can park it and then fire the person. We're going to save our stone for cutting into blocks. But now we have fixed the shoreline, which is nice. It's very cool. So let's go ahead and get the other service that we need to provide, which is the bathing dock. There we go. Look at that, how nice it sits there. Perfect. We get 2 of them. We'll say 1 on high priority. And yeah, looking good. So now we're getting the fish going. That's happy. Look at the way they farmed this area. They totally didn't do the middle. Silly mice. What are they doing? I don't even know. Okay, so this is good. This should hold cloaks and other stuff, but we don't have any. It's fall now. The crops are going to start dying off soon, which is not ideal, but yeah, that's what we got. All right. All right. One thing I would love to see as well. Okay, so now we're getting more negative than positive, so that's not great. That is very not great. So we're going to have to try to get the food thing going, and also these. Food is going to be with research. That's going to help us. But yeah, we need to get that going. This probably can be high priority as well. But bathing dock is really important. Also, the cafe, I forgot that this opened. I think we might need one. So one thing that's not clear to me is how many people can one person serve? It says food 21. Does that mean I need another cafe now that I have 24 people? It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. And another thing I would love to see is we can see how many are homeless, but we can't see how many extra houses we have. We have to actually click on each one. Do we have an extra free bed? You know, that I would like to see in the stats somewhere as well, because it's kind of needed. So, all right, let's just set those up, but we definitely want this dock first. Docks also have 0 information about how many people they can serve, how many is too crowded, you know, that kind of thing. We seem to only get that information at the very end day, but it's not specific. It doesn't say dock too overcrowded. It just says didn't bathe. Now, did they not bathe because they didn't have enough time? Maybe they worked too far and they couldn't get home fast enough? Or is it because the docks couldn't handle that amount of citizenry? So I'm hoping that the devs will add stuff like that. Of course, this game is in early access, and I'm just excited to play it. It's so much fun. I have been playing so many hours of this game. I can't even tell you. Like many, many, many hours. So I'm really glad to play it for you right now. It's pretty cool. It's pretty darn cool. So, I want these things to kind of get finished. We need the planks to go there. This, I think, ended up being the wrong end. I was going to do more trees on this side, but it ended up being like more mixed crops. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. This area here, maybe we'll use this area for trees instead, because I think that's going to be better. Now, I think we're going to fire these people. Let's deliver now, and then deliver these. I don't know if somebody can deliver it if they don't work there. Let's just do this, and then have them. Actually, you know what? We don't care. We don't even care. It's just 5 berries. That's not a lot. I don't know how many it is. I didn't look. But yeah, it's not a lot. Whatever it is, it ain't a lot. Let's take this woodcutter and move it over here and start clearing this land for a farm up here. All right, that's good. This is looking good. Things are going well. I'm excited about this. This is fantastic. So planks are happening. Now, one thing that we don't really have is a way to kind of get fast from over here to over there. I think we want to do a plank highway here is when we have enough planks, but we don't right now. We also would like another plank maker. I'm going to... Let's put that one there. Oh, okay. We had more happy thoughts today. That's great. Because we had swimming. We had bathing happening. Hooray. All right. So tax collector is in 2 days. We do have this thing, but again, that's the approval. I keep forgetting what's what there with the rewards, but it's fine. All right, so the fishing dock is working really well. Also, you can pay for overtime where they work later hours if you need to. Again, that costs approval scrolls, which I found in endgame is not even a thing. You just don't have them. Because of the thoughts that accumulate daily, they get quite annoyed. Quite annoyed indeed. Supply ship is here. So, I think we just say none. Thank you very much. We're good. And this is just so strange to me, the way they harvest stuff. It's like, it's so disjointed. I find it confusing, very confusing. I feel like, okay, let's do the whisker ship first, and I'll tell you what I feel like. Okay, crafts master. Oh, we don't have one of those yet. Perfect. Another gifted teacher. Wow. We have 42 left. So I have to be careful about what we choose here. 24 would give us 18. So we can take Medge Labs or Doug Rizzo. Patient is good. I think we take patient. They complain less. Weak knees and slow, no thanks. We're good. All right, good. So, one thing that I don't like about the game, it's very confusing with these amounts because you get this number, 233 seconds. But then if you have different workers and they're worth different amounts of work, right? This is 160, 200, 210. Okay? And you have this number, which creates another value. So you never know, like, in terms of ratios, because eventually you have, like, flax spinners. They spin it into threads. Threads get spun into fabric, and fabric gets spun into cloaks, right? Tailored cloaks. And so it's impossible to tell how many machines, buildings you need for each thing and how many workers. It's really difficult. Another thing I've found is that even if you have a craftsmaster, it doesn't show the symbol up here, which is very annoying. Let's see if we can find the craftsmaster. Did we take we did take the craftsmaster, right? Yep, right here. So this is a craftsmaster. Should be perfect here, but it doesn't show the symbol for craftsmaster. I think that's a bug. The apprentice one shows, but if you move the apprentice to other places, it doesn't show either. So it's quite weird in those UI things. So usually I try to put the craftsmasters and the apprentices to work in those buildings because they don't matter on a farm. They only matter when you're making stuff. So, but it's very difficult to tell. It just doesn't work well. Okay, so here we go. We need apprentices for this building as well. So we're going to take the craftsmaster probably from here. Yes. We'll just say unassign and then put the craftsmaster here. There we go. Nestle packs needed there. And then they only take apprentices for the rest of the slots, which is kind of rough. All right, let's hire a person here. And what we can do is look for an apprentice, maybe that's working on a farm or something. Sawmill, weaver, fishing dock. Oh dear. Weaver. We need the weaver over there. We need the weaver. Okay, so we don't have enough apprentices. That means we really need to get this school up and running. So let's pause this for now. And instead, I want to get the school happening. So we'll put the school here. Yeah. Put this on high priority. Technically we could cancel that one, but I think I'll leave it. It'll be fine. Wait, was that a ship that I missed? Ah, crap. If I missed a ship and then they probably gave us stuff that we didn't need. I saw stuff leap from a ship into the storage thing, so. Oh, well, it's okay. No worries. All right, so it looks like we maybe have 3 open houses here, potentially. Are these open? Oh yeah, another thing that I found in the game is that sometimes mice will not move into better accommodations, and I have no idea why. They sometimes will and sometimes won't. And that's annoying, because then you have to, like, you know, move them manually. 74, that's okay. Good. So yeah, Dirty Fur, we have 2 people times 8. So what happened to those 2 people? Was it too crowded? You know, were they far away? We don't know. So all we can do is kind of build a new place. Okay, so this is up next. Stonecutter is here. You know what? I'm going to build another warehouse here. Like, you can never have too many warehouses, I promise you. Not a thing that can happen. This would be good to get as well. Because it looks like we got plenty of logs at the moment. We just don't have enough other stuff. Actually, I want to make a warehouse here. Or, technically. So warehouse is 5 logs, but they have to carry 22 planks. That's a lot of trips to walk. So I'm going to put a small warehouse there and just let them deliver to there. So they can do more of their job instead of more of their delivery. That makes the builders walk further, but that's okay. It's all right. Well, actually, the builders, if they're building stuff up here, they just take stuff from there as well. So it's not a big deal. Later, we're going to get logistics where people can use a cart and take stuff from places where it is to places where it's requested. Oh, they're doing good. Wow, look at this. Really brave mouse carrying all them logs down this steep incline. Jeez Louise. Good stuff, man. Real good stuff. Okay. So we have another sawmill, which is great. Let's see if we can hire Kyle. Perfect. Okay. This is getting done. Okay, so they need 17 more planks. We're getting there. It'll get better. It'll be fine. Let's add another person to the plank maker here. So we have new quests. Okay, we've got low temperatures. Oh, that's scary. Stocks for winter. Yeah, we're supposed to get 84 total food for winter. We might reach that. I think we probably will. So, all right. We are getting ready for winter. All right. One thing I really like about this game is like these gaps are pretty important for things like heating. And you can always tell where the entrance is really easily, even by like looking here. Like, is this the entrance? Is this? No, it's the one with the awning. I love that. It's very, very visible. You don't have to guess. Like sometimes in Timberborn, from certain angles, it's kind of hard to tell where the entrance is, but not this game. This game is sorted, man. All right, we are getting a lot of cut stone, which is great. You can never have enough cut stone. We know this already as well. So that's a thing. Let's see. This is getting planks. We have 2 builders right now. I kind of like that idea of like the extra people do the building. Very easy to manage. You don't need a separate building for it. It's very convenient. This game really improves a lot on what Timberborn is. I mean, I love Timberborn to bits. We all know that. But I think that Timberborn could learn a lot from the UI in this game and the ease of use of this game as well. All right, day 16. Kind of fall. It's getting a bit cool. So poor Whiskers are going to be unhappy with stuff, I'm sure. Let's see. I guess we might need another person here, but maybe I'll add them at the end of the day or something. Okay, these guys are going up this crazy stairway to go up that way. I think we might want to do a more convenient road for them. So if we do something like this and that, we can do an actual road. And you can do kind of diagonal stuff by doing that. All right, there we go. So let's talk to the tax collector. Maybe there's going to be a whisker ship after. We don't know. So no trinkets. Cotton. Let's go with cotton as much as possible. And we don't have to give them our copper. Nice. We're going to need copper later. We need copper later. So this is good. All right, so let's do some more mining. Let's look at what we need here. Let's go copper. And then we can actually start mining the other stuff as well in this area so that we can kind of finish it off. Oh, here's more copper. And then down. Okay, let's go. Let's get the tin as well. Just start storing this because we're going to need tin later. We're going to have this pockmarked landscape, but it's okay. I guess this can also get mined. Okay, there we go. And once we get these buildings built, then we're going to build some proper houses. So supply ship, 2 for 65. It's not bad. It's okay. I think we're good with that. I'll pay for that. Plank abode for 1. No thanks. Carpenter. Oh, and I lost it. Okay. The plank abode I would have taken if I had known. Grumble, grumble, grumble. It's fine. Okay. Machinery is great. Planks and cuts. Actually, copper bars. I want those copper bars. For later land. Later. All right. So this is good. This is going well. Okay, so now they're taking the fast road. Happy days. Whisker ship has come. Yay. Okay, so what do we got? Zeral 9. Unfortunately, you're rude this turn. Okay, monarchist greedy. Warm core is good. Healthy is good. Monarchist. sometimes they get annoyed if we send the supply ship off without buying anything, they'll get annoyed. So I think we're going to skip the monarchist for now. Just do these other people. All right. Come on, we need planks, guys. More planks. More planks, more stuff. Wait, what happened here? Oh, this is storage. I thought it was a second woodcutter, and I'm like, how did that get disentangled? Dismantled is what I mean. Okay, come on. We want to get this done. Okay, they're building it. They're building it. So the school is really awesome. And we have to set up education so that it works. We're going to have to educate the educators first, and then we are going to start educating almost everybody in our colony because it's useful. Okay, so let's resume the research lab as well. Now, let's figure out the teacher here. So who do we want to be our teacher? We can go... Nestle Pax was our very first gifted teacher. Let's choose Nestle Pax. Okay, so, but we want Nestle Pax to be the universal teacher. So we're going to get the person who is... Oh, Nestle Pax is also the craftsmaster. Okay, so we're going to move you. You're at the stone cutter. That's fine. We already have enough stone for now. And then let's get Nestle Pax, the educated, to be our first student. There. Here and there. Good. So then, we have these slots. So we're delivering this education. So you can select education. So Craftsmaster can teach either apprenticeship or Craftsmaster. They take different amounts of time. Craftsmaster obviously takes more time to educate. You can also teach them the guild specialty. Like if you have people you want to convert to their guild, you can do that as well, but you can only do one at a time. And I wish you could do both at the same time. Not in this case necessarily, but like for other purposes, because I train almost everybody to be craftsmasters. So let's train other people. We're going to have one constructor working. That's okay for a while. It does take some time to train them. And then, yeah, they're going to get educated, which is great. The reason I like to have a universal teacher is because I just leave them in the school. And whenever I get new mice off the ship, I send them to school. So almost everyone is educated, which doesn't help necessarily like on a farm, but later most jobs are in a factory of some sort. Like even fishing requires, you know, gear knowledge or whatever you want to call it, factory working knowledge. It's a strange thing. I don't know why, but it does. And like the weaver does, the sawmill does. So many of your industries are going to be with the need for the work power. What is it called? It's called something. I forget. It's called... I looked at... Oh, productions... Well, it's not production speed. It's work or something. What do they call this? Work speed. Okay. Whatever it is. They need that stuff. But... unfortunately, we have no more time for this episode because we've already gone 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 33 seconds. So, I must say adieu, but I hope you have enjoyed this this episode. And a huge thank you again to everyone who is supporting me through Patreon or YouTube memberships. You guys are so great. And I am very, very thankful that you are here for me. And I'm excited to show you this game, and I hope you'll stick with me through the adventure because it is fun. So, thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.